All right, guys. So one of the biggest questions everyone's had so far from me is what is in the cupola, or how do you access it? Can you get to it? Is there a second floor in the building? And the answer is yes, you can get up there. It's accessed by a ladder. And I showed it in one of my tour videos, so you can check that out if you want a full walkthrough. But I'm just gonna walk in now, show you how to get up there, and then hopefully do a little bit of work up there. It's one of the more disgusting areas in the building just because it hasn't been cleaned, and probably also a very easy place for, I think, mice and squirrels to get into. So I'm gonna walk you guys up there here in the front door. So I got the building just before winter, so I hadn't really started any big projects because I didn't know when it was going to snow and I was going to be snowed out of here, because I don't have a snow plow set up or anything yet. That's something I'll do next spring probably. So this, of course, is the second floor. Nice big room here. I'm gonna do spray foam, so this will be what do they call it, lofted or cathedral ceilings here, which will be nice. And then there's another room. I guess it's a little bit smaller on this side, same height, smaller floor plan. I think this is going to end up being the first bedroom I put together, so I'll stay in here, make this a nice clean room, wall it off. So while I get the rest of the building downstairs situated, I can stay here safely and be happy there. And then, of course, up here is the famous cupola, so you can see higher than normal floor level here. And then this is the ladder, of course, that goes up. So we are going up the ladder, and it gives you a really nice vantage point up here. Bandit doesn't like it when I'm up here. You can see him down there waiting. He knows I'm up here, so he sometimes looks up. But this is the one spot in the building I haven't cleaned. The rest of the building you've seen, I've pretty much taken out the insulation. It was all fiberglass. Up here they use rigid foam, so I don't know what's behind that, except I know it's going to be full of gross, nests of various types, squirrels and mice. I know for a fact these bigger holes, I believe, are evidence of squirrels. They cause a little bit more damage, and I've eaten through some of the siding even to get up here. And I'm pretty sure in the early days of owning this place, I poked my head up here and there was a squirrel over ruffling in this area that I haven't investigated at all. So that's something I am going to put on a mask. This is also, of course, since it's still dirty up here, one of the places that is still smells pretty bad, and I don't know, a big part of that is just the debris that's around, but also I think a lot of the air from down below, ventilation wise, moves up through here, so maybe that's coming up too. So you can tell we've had some snow. We're supposed to get some more snow tomorrow. Actually, very nice day for this time of year right now. I do like it up here with the kind of the high point of the building. Beautiful. this door or this window opens. I like these windows. They're obviously not energy efficient, but I'm gonna try to save them, maybe build some casings on them and then leave those up here, maybe replace a couple of these. This looks like it got shot out by something. Replace some of those windows, get them tuned up. So I'm gonna get changed into some mask and safety gear, and then we'll start tearing into this, see what we have. So I was setting up the camera, getting ready to tear some of this out, and there's definitely a creature living up above me. I'm gonna just be quiet and see if maybe the camera can pick up some of the sounds. That was me trying to scare it, but someone's up in here. So imagine it's a squirrel, maybe coming in through the chimney area, but like it to be confirmed out of here before I start any work. I don't want it to jump on me, and if it gets in and out through this area that I'm in, it would have to come out. So I'm just gonna leave the camera running. Oh. Now it's right above, and I'm gonna get out of here and see if I can see a squirrel. Get. So that's where I just was. I came outside, and I'm gonna see. There's Bandit. See if I can see a squirrel leave. So you can't see it very well, but there's a hole right on the quarter of that soffit. And what I've been curious about, because I haven't seen anything coming and going, but on the snow, it doesn't look like there's any tracks where something would be going in and out of the cupola area. So what I'd really like to see right now is a squirrel to just pop itself out of there and get in one of these trees and leave me alone while I try to do some cleaning up there. And unfortunately, squirrel needs to find a new place to live for the winter. Unfortunate for him, but I don't really want it living up there anymore. So I haven't captured anything. I'm gonna turn this off. So the squirrel's still up there, and I feel like if it was going to attack me, it would have by now. So I am going to do some cleaning up. I'm not going to take down that roof plastic or that roof insulation yet, but we might get to stay here for the winter. maybe the squirrel will get the notice and I'll see him leave here after I get started. Glass back there. So you can see just a bunch of squirrel nest type stuff. Pretty gross, but I need to get it out of here, so I don't really have a choice. Found there's no easy way to do this, but if you can kind of get it cleaned up without disturbing it as much as you can, you know, not sweeping it really aggressively, and kind of keeping your face away from it, so get it in the bag, and then you can get through it without getting too dusty and nasty. But it'd be nice, I think this is going to be multi-steps to get this all cleaned up, but this will be a good first pass. Get some things cleaned out of here, let it air out. Give the Mr. Squirrel the 30-day eviction notice so he can go find a new place to live. Otherwise I'll have to try to trap him and relocate him on my own, which I have no problem with, but I'd rather he finds his own place on his own, have a better chance at survival. But we will see. I don't know what this shape's all about. Just like it with this. It's a shame, all these building materials, the rigid foam and a lot of this insulation that is unfortunately just saturated and smells terrible. Just needs to go to the dump. There's nothing else I can do with it. If the house was maintained or rodent control, I'd be a good fair step ahead with the insulation and and I wouldn't need to do so much cleaning. But so far since I've owned this place, it's just been all kind of cleaning and damage control, taking care of all the things that have gone bad over the years. Like I said in other videos, I think it's been over 10 years since anyone actually lived here, and I think when they were living here it was pretty rudimentary. With, I know they had rigged up some gas lights and solar. There's evidence, you know, they had a generator and were running power in here to had a TV and that sort of thing, but none of that exists right now. Alright, so I've got pretty much one bag filled up, and I'm gonna see what's behind this rigid insulation. And then decide, yeah, do I keep going or is that it for the day? Because I don't really want this squirrel to hit on me, but not too bad. Just more mice nests. I haven't seen any active mice. The squirrel that I saw earlier in this video is really the only critter I've seen that still lives here, so yep, it's all mice. No one's home now, so see if I can't take this off. Yeah, so just mice scat, pretty gross, but no one's actually living here except for what I can see, this red squirrel. I saw him, his tail up in that hole. So he's still up there as far as I can tell. So